Alrighty then. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition Curse of the Crimson Throne. My name is Michael, I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and these are my wonderful Patreons who help support the channel, allow me to do cool, crazy, wacky, and wonderful things, and of course join me every Monday to come and play games. Now, as you guys know, we have been going through a few twists and turns and changes in the Dead Aussie Gamer lineup, and I am pleased to announce that this will be the new time, and that, unfortunately, for those of you who have just gone through daylight savings, we do not shift time. So whatever time it is now, it will change in 6 months, but yeah, it's 6 months away, who cares? The second announcement is that Curse of the Crimson Throne will be staying on Twitch with you guys, so you guys will get to see, interact, and play, and have a bunch of fun with these yahoos for as a long time, hopefully. So ha ha ha, you're stuck with them. Now, I am so excited because, naturally, today we're about to continue our epic boss fight, and I don't want to waste any more time than we already have, so let's zoom through this super quickly, starting with, of course, a very special shout out and thank you to our sponsors for today's shows. These guys allow us to continue to look amazing on our shows and on our channel, so please be sure to give them all of your love and support, starting with none other than Hero Forge. HeroForge.com, a group that allows, a program that allows you to create 3D models for you to not only inspire characters for your D&D RPG and writing journeys, paths, whatever you happen to be doing, but also you can 3D print them and have them made into models for yourself to use at home. Now, with obviously with COVID winding down, I say winding down, you can like have actual minis for games, which is amazing. So yes, go check out the website and go make your minis, forge them if you will, forge your heroes, as it were. Then of course we have Sirenscape. For our lovely sound effects that we can hear. Let's hear something here. Just a quick little. Yeah. So, if you want your games to sound cool and really help build ambience for your adventure, guys, consider going checking out Sirenscape. With the Super Siren package, you get access to a full library filled with an absolute score. Music pun. Of amazing, incredible, and wonderful sounds for your soundboard. And lastly, to make us look cool and ensure that I don't need to prep as much for a game as I need to, we have our VTT, Fantasy Grounds. Every purchase that you make using our affiliate code goes a little bit to Dead Aussie Gamer, so consider using our affiliate code and going and checking out our VTT. Alright, without any further ado, let's meet the characters as we zip on through, starting with none other than Padrick, paid by Twiff. Good morning.
Hello, I am playing Padrick. He is a half-elf gunslinger. Was going to become a wizard, got kicked out of school because he got framed for murder. That's been taken care of. He's developed a phobia of sea life from our private adventures, including being non-consensually rescued by a whale, and now is hoping to not fall asleep and die as we face Edward Needlehands.
Fair. Next up, of course, playing the role of the tiny but deadly Holly, is none other than Malakisa. Hi, Mally.
Hi. So Holly is a fairy from nobility who decided that instead of getting married off the way her family wanted her to, she decided she wanted to take off and live with the mortals for a little while. So she did exactly that, and she read probably a few too many adventure novels in her youth, and has decided that she and her band of merry miscreants are the good guys in this particular novel, and everyone else are the bad guys, and she's absolutely certain they will win no matter what, even though she has nothing at all that is going to contribute well to this particular fight. And it doesn't matter that they are getting gassed and very bad things seem to be ensuing, but she's certain that they are going to win. But with her, as always, is her husky familiar, Penny, and Penny is her very, very best friend.
Amazing. Next up, we have, of course, the inquisitive and very, very curious Investigator Quinn, played by our dear friend Ire Genasi.
Hey, Michael, how are you?
I am super well, and I hope it's not out of line if I say the way you said hello just then was adorable.
Oh, thank you.
Tell us a little bit about Quinn.
Quinn is an investigator by class and by trade. She's a native to the city of Korvosa. Always been something of a loner, but in a quest to find her school friend's child, in the grip of Gadrin Lamb, she hooked up with these fellows, these colleagues, these compatriots who now have become friends. And so there's a struggle learning how to rub along with others and enjoying lots of adventures.
Excellent. Lots of adventures will, of course, entail, and hopefully continue to entail, if you survive this encounter. Next up, of course, playing the role of Dante, our Kitsune Druid, is, of course, our dear friend Rykon. Rykon, however, is unfortunately not on microphone today, so I will be voicing Rykon, who will hopefully be typing in the Fantasy Grounds chat when they wish to speak on behalf of their character. But Dante is a wilder druid coming from outside of the city who has been searching for whomever or whomsoever has been dealing drugs throughout the city of Korvosa after one of his friends had become terribly afflicted. After bringing down Gadrin Lamb, he is still investigating it, but so far has found very few leads in regards to this. Many things have been causes of distractions, the chaos in the streets, the new plague that seems to be gripping the town. But hopefully Dante will be able to continue his investigation sometime in the near future. And last, but certainly not least, playing the role of Agnes is our dear friend, wonderful person, great world builder, Laura Bones!
Hello! Woo! Yes, Agnes, who is well, she's a psychic and a bit of a fortune teller. She spent most, but not all, of her life in the city. And she got caught up with this band of now friends, I suppose, due to the death and then after death of an old friend, I suppose. And then when the plague struck and her daughter got sick, well, she decided it was about time that she got out and did something instead of just wishing other people would do something. So here she is, facing off against Edward Needlehands, which, to be fair, wasn't part of the original deal, she thought.
That's true. That's true indeed. And there you have it. So, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the last person we would like to thank is, of course, our lovely and amazing audience for coming and joining us this morning. Also, Miss B, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the sub. Yes, guys, we will not be able to do this. We would not be able to be the Dead Aussie Gamer if not for your kind generosity. That's what I'm saying. Also, your kind generation. I mean, whatever generation you're in, if you're watching this, I mean, it means you're not, like, in an old folks' home going, Gladys the man is yelling at me. Make him stop. No, like, it's fun. You guys are great. No, guys, your generosity really does help us through this, whether it's through your subs, your bits, even just tuning in and watching the shows. It really does mean a lot to the channel's growth and to what we do here. And, hey, it's my livelihood, so, I mean, it's how I eat. If you guys feel like interacting with my games, there are a number of ways you guys can do it. You can use channel points at any given time in order to redeem a bunch of really cool rewards and bonuses for my party. In addition, you can donate to influence the course of the game as we play. For $5, you can reward a hero point to one of my players to stave off death, roll with advantage, or petition the GM for stuff. Alternatively, you can give $5 to me, and I will turn them into jinx points and do horrible things. Next up, of course, is the $10 reward, where I draw 3 cards from a deck of random plot twists. Dun dun dun. And we then play that plot twist out immediately. For $20, we give a player of your choice, or the GM, a natural 20 token to be able to use as a natural 20. For $50, we will boost a boss fight, or we will provide the group with a magic item of their choice. And lastly, we have our secret menu item. Shh. Secret menu items only get brought up at the beginning of the game. They do cost $100, but the secret menu item for today, which we have just unlocked, 20s for all has also unlocked a item from the secret menu. Oh, so that's okay, never mind. That's not the secret menu item. Everyone has been given a natural 20. That's even cooler. All right, and we've also got a $10 reward from Schoolie Eye. Schoolie Eye, let us know what you would like, or where you would like to apply that. Either as 2 hero points or balancing up the hero points. Oh wow, okay, so everyone is locked and loaded. Wow, that is so generous and so amazing. Thank you so much, guys. I'm not locked and loaded. Hold on, where's my, there it is. Okay, cool. And then we load up our hero points. There they go. Boom. Okay. Wow, the audience loves you guys, as you guys are now locked and loaded, each with a hero point and a natural 20. So there you go. There you go. This is amazing. Okay, now for the secret menu item for today. The secret menu item for today is a, well, it's going to be quite a simple item here. Now, there is an item that the group has already been given, and that is Padrig's jug of alchemy, which has allowed him to replicate things that he has made. Basically, the $100, the secret menu item for today, will be a unique encounter created, which will provide the group not only it's kind of not so much a direct combat encounter, but it is an encounter, like a interaction with an NPC, that may result in our group getting the deed to this alchemy shop and apothecary. What this does mean is that you guys will be able to have a base of operations that will provide you with money passively throughout your adventures from this point onwards. So that is the special reward. You guys will also have access to a bunch of ingredients that you can use for alchemy. You will have a alchemist on staff who will provide you with, like, hey, we're gonna go pick up some potion bottles for the day, and we'll see how what you guys have picked up, and you will just be given potion bottles. And again, not only will you be given potion bottles, but you'll also be given money. Just here's some money. There you go. Because you basically be owners of this establishment, and you can do whatever you want with it. So basically, if you want to redecorate it, if you want to expand it. It creates its own, I guess, like, building shop simulator, like Alchemist Tycoon in the middle of our game. But yes, that is our special, that is our secret menu item for today. So if you guys feel like giving that to our lovely players, then consider that. All right. Players, are you ready?
Woohoo! Yeah.
Yep.
Oh well, Quinn doesn't have to make a save now. Everyone else does, because I mean, you're all clearly sleeping.
I said it.
Okay. All right. We return once again behind the dark alleyways of the Korvosan streets to a small warehouse, where our group faces down a giant mechanical monstrosity, spewing forth vials of assorted alchemical potions and goos and liquids. This alchemical golem, who has been apparently synthesizing false cures for the plague that afflicts our audience, afflicts our town. He has now revealed himself to be nothing more than a man seeking profit for his own personal gain. Our heroes now battle against this clockwork construct and are currently back and forth with realizing that certain damages to this creature are causing it to explode its liquid. Some of it burns, some of it zaps, some of it's cold, whatever it is. And the group is in a cramped, closed environment. All right. And we have also now unlocked the secret menu item. So thank you so much to our anonymous donator. We will see the fruits of that in just a little while. So there you go. Thank you very much. Mwah. Okay. Let us return to initiative, and because we are in a new game, let us roll a new initiative. A cup of cha. All right. The golem will be going first as it begins to leak a pinkish gas that starts to flow out and onto the ground. All right. What I need from everyone is a fortitude save. All right, some pretty good ones, some pretty meh ones here. All right, Quinn, you have managed to make the save. However, with 19, 20, and 16, sadly, these will not. Does anyone wish to use their hero points?
Yeah, I'm going to use a hero point and reroll that.
And Dante as well, not a problem. Please.
Me too.
Me too.
All right. So everyone except Quinn. All right. Dante, that is still a fail. Agnes, you have saved. Holly, you have saved. Patrick, you have saved. All right. Those hero points did go a reasonably long way with going from no one passed except for Quinn to everyone except for Dante passing. Now, as the gas... That's it, gone.
I'm just saying, thank you, chat.
The chat is amazing. Thank you so much for your generosity. That's how it works. All right. Now, for those of you who have saved, you are not out of the woods. For 1 round, you will gain the clumsy condition, but it's only for 1 round. For those of you who failed, however, your eyes begin to drift. You feel them get heavy. They begin to pull you to the ground. And Dante, you fall fast asleep as you crumple into a small ball. All right. That, unfortunately, is a 3-round action for this guy because it fills the whole area. And it is a lingering cloud, but those of you who have saved are no longer affected. Agnes, we then go to you, my dear. What do you do?
Well, Agnes is going to attempt one action to lightly kick the sleeping form of Dante next to her to see if that wakes him up.
Very well. With one action, you attempt to rouse Dante from their sleep. However, and I will give you this for free because this is something you can discover. Normally, the sleep spells and spells like this would normally, yes, a simple action to wake them up or shake them or slap them would awaken them. However, because Dante is still remains in the cloud, he is unable to be roused.
Okay. You said last time there was things attaching it to the wall.
Yes, you can see that there are large chains which still attach to the creature's shoulders, which nail it to the wall.
Okay. Well, how far does the cloud stretch?
It fills up this whole building.
Ah, okay, fair enough. In that case, since the chair seemed to have little effect last time, she's going to pick up... I can pick up things with 1 bulk. So would that be like a table?
Yeah, the table's fine.
I think it's 1 bulk. Yeah, so she's going to telekinetically pick up the table.
I still love I absolutely still love last week when you had the chair.
I said that while we were
so amazing. Wizard just becomes suddenly a pro wrestler. All right, the table begins to shudder. And as it flies up, it launches rapidly in the direction of the alchemical golem. Wood splinters as you hit. Let's see. Here we go. As unfortunately you hit the wall. And this is a critical fumble, unfortunately. So as you do so, let's find out what other shenanigans our spell does. I'm going to count this as a ranged attack as opposed to a spell attack, because he's being targeted technically by a projectile. Actually, no, it's still a spell. Never mind, carry on.
It's a ranged spell attack.
It is. All right, so give us a number between 1 to 5.
Oh, 2.
All right, 2. Electrical feedback. All right. As you strike the alchemical golem, while it doesn't take any damage, you manage to make contact with some of the wires, which have sent a arcane spell feedback towards you. You are the proud owner of 5 points of electric damage as it travels back along its length.
Oh, that's never happened before. Ow.
All right. You have 1 remaining. Oh, no, because you try to wake him up. All right. Agnes, with that and smoking kind of off your shawl, we then move to Padrig. And you are no longer clumsy. Yeah.
All right. So, first thing Patrick's going to do is I'm going to cast Shield. So that
We'll give you a bonus to your armor.
Yeah. All right, and then I am going to pop a lesser healing potion because I am hurt and I need it. So I got 1 of those. Now I got none of those, and that is. That's a lesser, so that's 2d8 plus 5.
All right. Very well.
So do I drop those in the chat or drop those on me?
Drop it on you.
All right, so...
Unless you're just dropping it from your dice tray. Then just drop it in chat.
Yeah, I'm dropping it from the dice tray.
Yep, then just chat's fine. All right. Thankfully, this creature does not have attacks of opportunity. All right, that is 16 points of healing.
That helps. And then I got 1 action left. So I am going to move back here so that I am not directly in range of him and I can shoot him next round.
Beautiful. All right, and you are no longer clumsied as Padrick swiftly does some maintenance on himself as he moves to a more advantageous position. Holly, you're up. Close and personal with this creature. What do you do?
I am very close and personal with this creature. So we're in like an alchemy lab, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything around that could be used to damage the creature? Like anything that looks like it might melt metal or be caustic or corrosive to the creature?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Well, I roll a D100. 75 is pretty good. All right, let's see what you get. Ooh, with a 17. Okay, I will let you know about this. I'll let you know about this. There are several boxes you can see of a variety of different alchemical reagents and objects and ingredients and stuff. You can't tell exactly what is in it. I'm going to let you make a nature check, if you would like, to try and identify what some of these reagents are.
Okay. This should be exciting.
Unfortunately, you have no idea how to ascertain what's in any of these bottles or what the reagents are. So yes, you do find stuff, but you can't tell if it's going to be caustic and stuff like that. The freebie I'm going to give you is that you can see some glowing orange orbs, which you know already straight up are alchemical fire.
Okay. And alchemical fire should cause damage to the thing?
No, because Patrick already told everyone that fire, frost, lightning, any magical stuff's not going to work on him.
True. However, true. However, there is an exception. Alchemy is not magic, very specifically.
Well, I would have known that and told everyone that.
Yes, yeah, no, I'm aware of that. Yes, no, there's no faux pas here, but yes, in the Pathfinder setting, alchemy is very distinctly non-magical. Even though there are magic potions, it is more akin to chemistry as opposed to magic, which is why they stack with magic spells of the same name. So if you have enlarged potion and enlarged person spell, they'll both stack. And same thing if you are in like areas of no magic, like so an anti-magic field, you could still drink potions of healing with no problem.
I think Holly's gonna grab those and throw them at him.
All right. So one action to search, one action to pick up, and let's make our throw attack. Now they should be on your primary page there.
Mm-hmm.
Just drop your throw onto our chemical golem and let's see what we get.
Drop my throw. What am I using to throw?
Your ranged attack.
Oh, just and any bonuses?
Yeah, so if you go into the combat section there, no, you would not be getting any bonuses.
Okay, so just a straight D20?
Nope, if you go into your character sheet. Under combat. On the little, yep, and then you can see range on the left-hand side.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yep. Yes, unfortunately... yes, alchemical bombs are not a simple weapon, so you're not proficient. So, yep. Throw it away!
Alright, it is not letting me drop it.
Drop it in chat then, it's fine.
Okay.
I can see what his stuff is.
Okay, I'm just gonna use the nat 20.
Oh, very nice. All right. 2d6 fire damage. As you throw it, it bounces off the roof and then punk, and then falls down and explodes as a rain of fire falls down from behind its head. All right. Pick a number between 1 to 5.
Let's go with 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. That is a Starfinder deck. What am I doing, Michael? Come on. Come on! Alright, that's fine. That's an Australian thing, but it's an Aussie cricket thing. For those of you who don't know what cricket is and what the hell Michael was just doing.
I'm just gonna have to roll that in chat too, because he's not rolling on the golem.
Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What was your number?
4.
4. Here we go. Okay. Energy Might. If the bomb does deal acid, cold, electric, fire, or sonic damage, it triples the damage. There you go. Alright, so throw another d6 in there.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh.
You know what? Roll it again. That's not crit worthy. Let's roll. Yeah. You're not getting a 1. No, roll it again. Not happening. I already said no. Dag says no. Keep going.
Dag says no. Okay.
Yep. All right. 3 extra damage. All right. So that is 11 points of explosive damage as the bomb blows up from behind. So there you go. Yes. Excellent. The creature leans forward, and as it does, it says,
"Resistance is futile. You need to surrender now, before this goes too far. I will ensure that you are taken quietly continue to resist, your safety cannot be assured.
You are also aware that he was talking about, not letting you guys leave here alive, so, take with that what you will. As we then go to Quinn.
All right. And so, did you say that he had like a brain floating around in a jar up top?
He does
Literally.
indeed.
And it's glass. The jar, it's just a glass thing. All right. I'm gonna make a swing for that.
Brain in a jar.
I'm still holding Stormblade. I'm going to make a swing for his brain in a jar.
All right. Now, keeping in mind his brain in a jar is quite high up. So just bear that in mind. There are going to be some penalties thrown in. But this is a critical miss as you leap up to try and crack open the dome.
May I actually use my 20?
You may.
shiny
You
bling
may
bling.
indeed, and transform fate from the critical fumble to a critical hit as Stormblade, your large lightning blade, crackles with energy and thrusts into the glass. Roll your damage. Hold down left shift as you do so in order to deal the critical hit.
And thank you, chat, for the beautiful.
Oof. Bam! All right. That is 26 damage, which is reduced to 16. But we're not done yet. So, give us a number between 1 and 5, please.
3, please.
Trace. All right, here we go. Target's armor check penalty doubles until it's repaired. No, thank you, because it doesn't wear armor. Damage to the shield. No, thank you. That'll leave a mark. They take 2d6 persistent bleed damage. No, thank you, because its blood is
doesn't bleed.
dangerous to you guys. Come on, give me something good. Nope. Come on. There we go. Triple damage, and target is fatigued. Roll one more set of damage on it, please.
Straight way?
Yep, just a straight attack. Yep. Nice. That's an additional 12 damage, and don't worry, I'll add it because it applied the damage reduction. All right.
Thank you.
Now, as that damage has gotten through, so that means 28 points of damage got through. Man, the dome on its head cracks immensely, and ooze begins to pour out of it. It is 2 hit points from being destroyed.
What?
He says,
How dare you? Do you know what you have done? I'm afraid.
his audio his communication seems to be disrupted from the attacks. And that's where we're at. But that was only one action to swingity swing. So Quinn, you've got 2 more turns.
It's the rule of diminishing returns, though.
It is.
I'll go ahead and take another swing at his legs, just for giggles, to see if I can bring him down.
All right, make your attack.
Went high, go low.
Oh, that what? Oh no.
It
What?
looked
Oh,
like
yeah,
it was
no,
gonna be a okay.
Yeah, no, that's a 19, but that's still a miss. Well, on the bright side, that now tells you what you should do with your third action.
Does it?
Yeah, don't swing.
Yeah, no, clearly not. I'm just gonna take a defensive posture, and see what happens.
All right, defensive stance it is. Dante, you're up. I hope you've been typing. Otherwise, I will swiftly move on so that you can write some stuff out.
Is he not still asleep?
Oh yeah, he's asleep. What am I talking about?
He's
Dante.
not typing. He's
Dante.
snoring.
Dante dreams of electric sheep. I was about to say I'm asleep. Yep. Okay.
That means top of the round.
All right. Yes, top of the round.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. I'm just having a read of my alchemist and what he could do. All right. I don't want to kill you guys, but I do. But I don't. Yeah.
We don't want to die.
All right. Well, let's start with one of the basics. Quinn, it was not overly enthused at being smacked in the face. So,
Nah.
a metal syringe strikes towards you. With a critical hit. Oh, wait, no, sorry. No, let me try that again. My apologies. I forgot to add my modifiers. Let's try that again. Yep, thank you. That's critical hit. Look, I tried. All right, which means that you explode for 29 damage.
Yikes.
Explode.
Yes.
Oh.
With an additional, I need you to roll me a D6. If you roll a 6, you are safe. Because as you remember, last week you smashed one of its vials. That's a 2. So that is...
That is a 2, yeah.
All right. So
I
that
have a
is
bad
the...
feeling about this.
Okay, so that is your alchemical injection of an extra 2d6 electric damage.
At least it's not plague.
That's true. No, yeah, well, no, you can't get plague because
There's that.
remember you broke that vial. So that is an
Mhm.
extra 7 points of electric damage to you, Quinn. How you looking?
I'm looking bad.
Looking bad.
I'm looking bad.
All right.
Like, I don't feel so good, guys.
All right. With its second action, it is going to generate a bomb and throw it at Padrig. Hey, Padrig. Padrig. Padrig.
Yes.
Catch.
Yes.
All right. That is a hit. Padrig, you take... here we go. 3d10 poison damage. Which you resist because of your shield to a degree.
Nice.
And Dante, you take 3 points of damage from the splash damage. And then with its final action, it is going to... It's gonna do it again. But this time it will use bottled lightning. Alright, I don't know if this will work. Because it's gonna take a massive penalty to hit Padrig. Or it could...
Are you shitting me?
Or it could crit. Well, shame we don't have a divine intervention, Rykon. God damn it. I swear. I swear, Rykon. I swear to the powers that be. I will just you wait. You think I won't hit a sleeping freaking fox? I'll hit a sleeping freaking fox. It'll still hit, but it won't be a crit.
Hey, well, I'm glad I healed myself some.
That is very true. Alright. That is 11 points of electric damage. And Padrig can take a... Sorry, not Padrig. Dante can take another 3 points of electric damage. Another divine intervention. Okay, hold on, hold on. You might not have taken that damage. Let's see. Why? Why is my audience against me? What have I done? How do I not deserve this? Okay.
Save
Here we go. That is still a hit. You know, so if you guys
20, 19, 18.
So basically, if you give me another, like, 4 more divine interventions, it'll miss. That's, you know, from this trend. All right. You done, audience? Have you finished? Can I keep going? Inside bonus. Yes, I can keep going. That's my inside bonus. Okay, inside bonus. Inside bonus, I will actually provide an inside bonus. So, with an inside bonus, everyone can make me a perception check, please. Oh, nice. Oh, very
I've got
nice.
stuff in my eyes.
All right. Quinn. Yeah, that's true. You can't percept when you sleep. Quinn, Holly, Agnes, and Quinn, Holly, and Agnes. You guys notice the several bottles of like alchemical stuff as well as ingredients. Most of you notice that there are a few caustic bottles here, full of like acid and the like, as Holly was looking for. However, Agnes, you find something. You find a strange-looking magic wand. This magic wand looks a little, I don't know, weird. It has these tiny copper-like hairs that grow along the side of the actual wand, twisting around it. It almost looks like a feather, but it feels weird. It doesn't feel like a feather. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't feel soft or anything like that. You can make a nature check if you wish to try and identify it. Also, Miss B coming in with the $50 donation. Thank you so much. Miss B, what do you want to do? Do you want to boost this boss fight? Or do you want to provide our group with a magic item? It's going to be very important for what happens literally right now. I mean, yeah, actually, no, I actually have to wait because this could be a big change in the battle one way or another. What do you say, Miss B? Magic item for our group? Or
the 20.
Ooh, that's a 22. Yeah, you'll get the nat 20. You'll get it. But let's see what happens here. Oh, the tension is palatable. Yeah, and you can't divine intervention, Miss B, Rykon. Dagger sounding American today. I am. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, because I was doing the I was doing Dag reads yesterday, and I was using a lot of different voices, and I think I've just landed on American. They deserve a magic item. I do like screwing with the players, but I think they deserve a magic item. All right, very well. Agnes, as soon as actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this in a cool way. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
Let me set the mood here. Okay, I can go here and then there. Oh, this one's good. Okay. So. Agnes, as you hold in your hand the magic wand, something resonates within you. You watch as those feathered appendages twist around and begin to create a braid and form a very, very solid looking magic wand. You don't know why, but you feel an incredibly strong connection to it. And you see before you the spectral form of a creature you have never seen before. You are uncertain of what this creature might be originally, but as it begins to step forward, you get a clear image of what the spirit of this creature is. as what you see is a rust monster. The antenna of the rust monster was being prepared to be used as an ingredient, but as you have picked it up, you have allowed it an opportunity to avenge itself. You now have a permanent magic item, and it is a wand of rusting grasp with endless charges.
Awesome.
This is also attuned to Agnes, so outside of Agnes's hands, it just simply becomes a inanimate and
Weird thing.
It just becomes a very pretty looking trinket. But in Agnes's hands, who is now attuned, it is now a I'm sorry. It is now. Don't you like rust monsters? Rust monsters are adorable. I love them.
I think it's amazing.
But yes, so for those of you who don't know, rust monsters are found in dungeons and deep caves and abandoned mines. These creatures subsist off metal. They eat armor, they eat weapons, they eat ores. They are hated by the dwarves and those who make their livelihood using metalware. And their antennas actually turn almost instantly any metals to rust, so that the rust monster can devour it. Now, rusting grasp has its own effects and abilities and stuff like that, which, you know, will like I said, because it's infinite, we're gonna play it by ear as we utilize it. But for the most part, that is the magic item that you have been provided by our lovely Miss B.
Thank you very much, Miss B.
All right. And here is the stats for rusting grasp. So it is a touch attack. You cause the target to rapidly rust. You can magically rust any non-ferrous material, but the target must be mostly or all metals. Sky metals such as adamantium and orichalcum are immune to this rust, and the GM may determine other precious metals are resistant. Yada yada yada. Creatures who take damage, including metal ones, must make a fort save or take 8d6 points of damage and 2d6 points of damage on any persistent failed save. If you do it to an item, it just does 2d6 and continues to do so. So yeah, there you go. So basically, against metal constructs, for example, your magic wand will do 8d6 points of damage. Potentially.
Oh.
Okay. Thank you, Miss B. And also, Miss B, I do have a habit of making the magic items named by the person who donated. So if you would like to name the magic wand, you may do so as well. All right. Oh, and you know what? Before I forget, guys, I want to go and very quickly. Sorry, I do apologize. I know I shouldn't be breaking the pace of the game here, but let me just do this before I forget. God mode. I'm gonna. Oh no, I do have. I already followed God mode. Yes, we're gonna do a quick shout out to our friend over at God mode, and a shout out to our friend Distal from Distal's Place. There you go. Go check these guys out. Distal is a great content creator and obviously a very, very dear friend. Runs an amazing channel where lots of people with like minds gather in order to talk TTRPGs and play all the fun things. So consider going and checking out our friends over at Distal's Place. And then, of course, God Mode also runs some pretty tight games over on their channel. I've only caught one so far, but I'm very, very eager and keen to be catching more in the days to come. So yeah, go check these guys out as well. There you go. Boom. All right. Okay, so that was that. I think. Oh no, we're up to Agnes, aren't we? Yes, Agnes. So you've searched around and you have found yourself a magic wand. What do you guys do?
So you said there was also like an image of a strange creature.
Yes, it disappears shortly after you see it. It's more of like a symbolic passing of, the will of this creature. I was killed and slaughtered, used for material wealth. Avenge me. Avenge me.
So I was kind of like looks at the wand, and then looks at the big evil creature and goes, "Oh well, I mean, it's worth a shot." And points it at the creature and says, "Whatever the magic word is." I don't know. It doesn't have a magic word.
It simply activates. So make a touch attack.
Touch attack. Also, do I have to be close to it?
Yep.
Okay, I'll step up one then. Dooped. Touch attack.
What is this? Why am I
how long is
sleeping?
the touch attack? Is it just a melee attack?
It is a melee attack, yes.
Uh-huh.
Much better.
Why won't you roll?
Okay.
Okay, that's not working.
If you go into combat and just drag the melee across to it.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, but it won't
No.
like bring up the little hand. Ah, there we go. No.
That is a critical
Oh, that
miss.
was a ranged attack. Hang on.
Yeah, a regular attack is going to be way lower than that.
Yeah, it is.
Do you want to use your natural 20?
Oh, yes.
All right. Okay. So,
Why not?
let's see if I can halve 16d6 damage.
16d6? How do I get 16d6?
1-6.
Because it's a crit.
Because it's a crit, yeah.
No, I mean, how do I...
Oh, hold on. We'll figure that out.
I do a d15, and then I roll another one.
All right, here we go. You apparently have fortitude saves against persistent damage as well. Yes, I know, Rykon. All right, that's a 35. So he does save.
Mhm.
So that is still... Well, that is still 8d6 points of damage. So roll that up.
So I roll 8d6.
Yep, just do it in chat. Yep, 8d6. Because that's the crit. So you crit and then halved. CLR after this terrible ads.
Uh-huh. How do I roll 16? How do I roll 8 of them?
Okay, so if you hold down left click on the d6 and you pick up the dice and then tap right click, it then doubles them. Or doesn't double them, it adds an extra d6.
It does? It just rolls them for me.
Are you holding down the left mouse button?
Yep.
And then you're tapping on the right mouse button
Yep.
while holding it?
Yeah, and it's just bringing up like a circle with different values.
No, because you're
in.
not holding it with your left mouse button. You're just right clicking.
I am. Oh, hang on a second. Sorry, apologies. My mouse button's broken. I have to use the other button.
Oh, okay.
Right, it
Yep.
double clicks every time. So.
Yep. Okay, cool. Yep, that'd be it. Yeah.
There we go.
All right, that is 32 straight up damage. Oh, no. All right. The alchemical golem hisses and whirs. It is not a fan. You watch as bits of it start to crumble and decay. It turns and it continues to let out these screeching motions with its head kind of cracked and ooze kind of falling down on it. And you know, bits of the metal now flaking away. It seems to be panicked and almost looks like it's like begging at some point. Patrick, you're up.
I am. Patrick is going to calmly load his weapon. Two
I'm
hands.
sorry, feller.
Line up and take aim right at that brain in a jar. And I'm going to use my nat 20 for that shot.
How about you roll it first and then we'll see? Because I mean, like, if you're rolling that 20, I mean,
All right.
yeah.
We'll give it the will of the dice first. and then if we don't crit, we'll
Yeah.
make sure we crit.
Yeah, happy for that. All right, you do hit, but you want to turn into a crit hit.
Yeah, I want it to crit.
All right,
I want this guy to go down.
hold that left
Well,
shift.
actually, you know what?
Oh, yeah.
Wait. You
Yeah.
know what? Let's see.
You can always take this hit and then do
We'll have another shot.
Yeah, you sure. I have no problem with that. All right, roll your damage as your first bullet fires. And
No, I was gonna say because I had to reload. I only get one shot this round, so I will make sure that this is a crit.
okay, crit then. Yep, your bullet flies through the air, soaring towards the mechanical creature.
All right, and it's
You got to hold down left shift when you drop the damage. That's all.
left shift. Grab the damage. Boom that. There we go.
25 points of damage, which is exactly what you needed as the glass shatters, the brain explodes, the creature reaches forward feebly one final time and lands with a crumpling sound. The sounds of almost like burning ash as the rust continues to sort of spread over its body. It falls into a quiet din. The sleeping gas fades. You can now breathe comfortably. And Rykon, Dante awakens just in time to see the creature disappear into nothing. All right. The scene is yours.
I collapse into that chair. Start fumbling through my belongings for a healing potion.
All right.
Just looks to see if the tea service survived the combat.
If the what, sorry?
The tea set survived the combat.
It did.
So I just start making tea for everyone. Nice cup of tea, dearies. That's what we really like now. Just a nice cup of tea. Come
yeah.
on.
Well,
Does anyone have brandy?
I think brandy, tea, and let's take a look around and see what other healing potions there might be in this shop.
I'm in a little bit of pain, and I think I would like healing potions before tea.
Oh, hang on a second, dearie. And Agnes rummages around in her belt pouch thingy and pulls out a potion and gives it to you. It's a healing potion minor. I'm a wee bit tired for casting spells, but here you go.
How much does that one do?
Roll 2d8. All right, you heal 12 hit points.
In the bottles of alchemical stuff, Patrick's gonna take a look in there and see if he can spot anything that might be useful for us.
There are lots of useful things. Potions, even small like bottles of alcohol, various reagents that you would normally find at an apothecary. As you look around, the door behind you swings open.
Oh.
And in steps what looks to be a rather fetching young woman in a canary yellow dress. She says, What's going on here? Who are you? Why are you rummaging through my storeroom? She looks down and she sees the fallen the alchemical golem now like kind of fallen to the ground. She says, "You're thieves." She looks like she's about to call for help.
Oh, no, dearie, not thieves. We just slipped in here and we were having a nice cup of tea with this fellow here, and then, well, he attacked us, and yeah. We didn't come in here to steal from you.
No, we just wanted to have tea and everything was fine. And he had very nice china and we were talking about china. And then all of a sudden he attacked us and said we had to die. And he was not a nice person at all.
No, he really wasn't. And I mean, I'm looking terrible in this chair because I haven't taken the healing potion yet.
You guys are. Okay. I'm going to give you guys a vibe check. You guys can make perception checks. So what you know about the alchemical golem is the alchemical golem claimed to be the one to have been synthesizing a cure for the plague blood veil that is gripping this city. You know that the concoction is a hoax. That's what you discussed with the alchemical golem. The alchemical golem, however, said that you cannot take this information out because how else is a placebo going to work if everyone knows it's fake? So he started to attack you. You've managed to defeat him, and this is apparently the owner of the apothecary that has been selling his wares.
Fake cure.
Yeah. She also doesn't seem very surprised to see the golem. It's not like it's like, oh no, a golem, right? You know, you're kind of aware that she's confident in the situation. All right, with your perception checks here, the vibe check goes to Holly and Padrick. Quinn, are you making one as well? And
I
Agnes?
should do. I'm sorry.
All right. For the moment, I will say that Holly and Padrick, the two of you kind of get the impression that while she seems to be kind of like, taken aback, and Agnes, you as well, you kind of notice that she's taken aback. There's something not quite right about her reaction. When people see adventurers like this, they kind of like panic, there's kind of sweat and stuff like that, but she doesn't seem to have any of that. Quinn, you've seen this scam before. You know what's coming. And as soon as the words leave her mouth, it all checks out. Well, if you're not thieves, then you'll need to compensate me for the damages you've done. This is my warehouse, my place of business. My friend, who is not here anymore, would never have invited you for tea in our place of work like this. And least of all, while you are rummaging through my belongings, consuming my potions without paying. Now, Quinn, this is a common scam used on Eel's End. Like when you bump into someone's shoulder and you're like, my arm! You've broken my arm, pay for my medical bills, right? It reeks of that. This person, though she appears, like a quite well-off shop owner, there's a roughness about this woman.
I've got a deal for you. We won't rat you out for selling a scam cure
to the queen, who would probably think very poorly of it, given that she's routing everyone to her physicians. And you're going to stop selling it, and we all part ways.
I'm going to give you this as a freebie. This is
no, because we're supposed to end up with the shop. I get it.
Yeah. This is the encounter. Yeah. So she turns around and she says, straight up, no deal. Why would I take my one of my best selling products off the store when it could be just as easy to have you guys arrested as thieves?
Yeah, or we could have you arrested for having this dangerous thing attacking innocent people walking down an alleyway.
She says, "You mean this thing in my property with you trespassers on it? You mean my guard golem that is now nowhere to be seen?"
Clearly not a guard golem. You can see from the remnants whatever isn't rusted.
It is all rusted. you look at it, and there is only a bit of glass and some like.
Oh, it's all gone now.
It's mostly gone. Yeah, it's mostly gone.
Holly's gonna go for some intimidation here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Holly's
Patrick was
gonna
going
pull
to
both
as
of her
well.
daggers out and move up to her and just sort of like start picking like a fingernail with one. Or I think the five of us who just took out your golem could take you out really quickly right now and not have to worry about any of this, and your fake potion wouldn't get sold anymore either, and we could just keep everything in the storeroom anyway.
I like that. All right, make an intimidation
You want
check.
to keep our deal, or would you like to take my deal?
Make an intimidate check.
Can Patrick assist with that intimidation check by raising his gun and pointing it at her?
Yes. Do you have ranks in intimidation?
I do have ranks in intimidation. I am trained.
Trained. Okay, cool. So you will get a bonus on that. With a 20.
I feel like I need it.
Let me just check a couple things real quick. First of all, let me get those on the board. Okay, let's see. What is your DC for this? Your DC is Your DC is 21.
Help me out, Patrick.
All right, with Patrick's help, she is definitely intimidated by you in the sense of like she thinks that you definitely are interested in trying to make sure that like, hey, we killed this thing, we're gonna do this, and yeah. She turns and she says, still shaking, so she's got all these penalties and stuff associated with it. She says, I don't know where you think you get off, but I'm not about to end such a lucrative investment and just roll over. If I'd rolled over back where I'd come from, then I wouldn't be where I am now. And she's kind of being brave about it, but she does take a step back into the alleyway. And you can hear her on the other side. Sorry, miss, is everything all right? No, there are intruders in here. Where have you two been? Well, that's actually quite a long and sordid story. One involving love and... We were just around the corner. Yeah, we just around the corner. Well, there are intruders in my in my storeroom. And the two guards move, just kind of like not to like rush in, but they like kind of peer in, and as they do, they're like, "Oh, so they is. Hey, ain't them the? Yeah, no, they are. I mean, we only saw them like what 15 minutes ago. We have never seen them before in our lives. Yeah, never seen them before. Listen, you two idiots.
We've got a very good working relationship with the guard and Commander Cressida. I'm sure she'd love to hear about your cure that you've been selling. Should we go and talk to her?
All right.
These people are obviously not going to stand in our way.
Those are the trigger words. So she, at this point, will tell the two guards to stay out here and do not let anyone inside.
No.
And step in and close the door. and asks Padrick to repeat himself.
And I said, we've a very good working relationship with Commander Cresta of the Guard.
She says, that's a shame. And you watch as she begins to pull at her dress, and she says, I really, really liked this one. And as she does so, you realize that by the side of her dress, there's something wrong. There's a, those kind of like cloth chokers you'd wear around your neck. As she pulls it down, you realize that there's 2 hideous scars on the side of her neck that she had been concealing. You watch as her eyes start to take on a jaundice yellow color.
Oh.
And sadly, you also notice, as despite her very human appearance, 2 very sharp and poignant canines jut from her mouth.
Oh.
And I guess we'll go into initiative. Quinn, I'm going to give you the opportunity to drink your potion first. But vampire, yeah.
All right.
Hello.
I'm going to use a
not
lesser.
Yep, you may use the lesser one. It is a vampire. She's a vampire spawn, not a vampire. So just to clarify that, I'm not putting you up against a CR 14 monster. Yeah, I want that to be clear.
That.
I'm not quite that mean.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes. Oh, I've been trying to talk for ages.
Oh no, go ahead. Have your conversation. What do you want to say?
I was asking if the proclamation that the Grey Maidens put out, like, would them selling a fake thing not constitute with interfering within their business?
Oh,
Like,
absolutely
so I was
does.
going to suggest
100% does.
Yeah, so Agnes was totally going to like throw that into the mix as well when people were going on about the trying to intimidate. That's when I was trying to add my 2 cents in, and I was like, nobody can hear me. Whether that will concern her or not.
I'm just trying to roll 2. There we go.
There you go. All right.
So
you know what? Roll 1d8 again, and we can just, instead of the 1, we'll re-roll it. I don't like that for
I
health.
appreciate that. Thank
There
you.
you go. All right, so that's 6 hit
That's all,
points.
6.
Cool. All right.
Can I get-
Well, +5, right? Because it's a lesser.
Yes, +5.
Or-
Yeah.
Okay. brilliant.
Holly?
I got 12 hit points back on that potion I drank, but you didn't give them back to me yet.
Yeah, okay. All right, 12 hit points done, and 6 hit points for Quinn. Oh, yep, you've done that. Cool, sweet. Holly should be getting +5 because they're lesser as well. Okay, cool. So Holly should also get an extra 5. Done. Okay, sweet. Now, as this happens, yes, Agnes, your question of what this effect. Yeah, basically, 1, she's obviously doing this behind the guard, so she's not exactly going to go call the cops on you. She was just kind of like hoping that her toughs would scare you, but that's not kind of working. Instead, however, she has now stepped in order to try and take care of the matters herself. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have much hope for her because she's supposed to be fighting with the guards, but the guards aren't supposed to know things, so let's see what happens. Mood music! Alright. New tokens! Where's her token? There it is. Boom. Okay. Now, she is still frightened from the intimidation, and this will be for this round. Actually, no, because she's a vampire. She's undead. She's immune. What am I doing? All right. Padrick, you're up first.
All right, I have a question. So the sunburst bullets that I have say that they work like the sunburst spell, but half damage. But the sunburst spell affects a 60-foot area. Does it actually affect a 60-foot area, or does it just, because it's inside someone when it's exploding, just affect them?
It'll be, I believe it'll be a 60-foot area centered there, but anything that blocks it physically would still be blocking it.
Okay, so I don't want to kill all of my companions, so I'm not going to use one of those. So Patrick is going to load up one of his holy water bullets. Noticing the whole vampiric thing going on here.
Mm-hmm.
And that will give me an additional... What's that? So I'm gonna first things first. I'm gonna cast shield, toss that up, load a holy water bullet, which will give me plus 2d6 versus undead, and shooter.
All right. Gun fires off and hits her square in the head.
All right. So how do I add the 2d6 to this?
Roll it afterwards and we'll add it.
Okay. All right. So there's my regular damage.
Okay, and roll your 2d6.
All right. And that goes in the chat, right?
Yeah, in chat. All right. So, as the bullet flies through their head, there's a banging on the door. Everything all right? You watch as her head moves forward. You can see the hole passing straight through start to seal up as she goes. Everything's fine. Make sure no one comes in. Patrick.
That's everything.
Everything. All right. Quinn, you're up.
I stand from the chair. I'm still ragged. Look at her, give a big sigh, and just swing a storm blade with the last remaining reserves of strength I've got.
All right, make it so.
Okay, I've obviously done something. Now I've lost my map. I'm super sorry, Michael.
No, it's fine. There you go.
Thank you. Not very spectacular. Is that a miss?
All right. Your weariness and your fatigue are starting to catch up with you. Your arm barely able to make the proper arc as Stormblade swings downwards. She ducks to one side and avoids your first blow.
All right.
You have 2 more actions. What do you want to do?
I'm going to look at her and devise a stratagem for my next turn. I'm going to assess what I perceive might be her weaknesses.
Okay, very well.
All right, so I'm going to just roll a
D20.
20. Yeah.
All right, you begin to analyze weakness. See if you can devise a stratagem against this creature. That's an 8.
Not a lot. All right.
And your final action?
Nope, that's it. I'm
Oh,
gonna
that's it?
just
All right. Agnes.
defend myself.
All right, you take a defensive stance, holding your blade to protect your body.
Can Agnes do perhaps a recall knowledge to see what they know about these, whatever they are?
Absolutely.
Vampire thing.
Yeah, actually, you can make a religion check, or you can make a relevant knowledge check.
I'll try religion.
Nice. All right, super easy here. Firstly, she is not a true vampire. She is a vampire spawn, meaning that she had been transformed into a servitor of vampires. They are not as powerful as their vampiric counterparts, but have some of the same weaknesses. They do not have a vulnerability to running water, so they can cross running water. They are reviled by garlic or the brandishment of a holy symbol of some kind. They are killed by a stake to the heart. They are vulnerable to sunlight, but not instantly destroyed by it. They have claws and they drink blood. That is what you know.
Okay. Right. Well, the first thing she's gonna spend an action she's gonna try lashing out. It's a feat I've got called Psyburst, where I just lash out with a bolt of psychic energy. With a basic reflex saving throw. But it's not.
I could have
feeding,
sworn you
so
said
we just do a
flex
reflex
saving
save.
throw.
No,
do it.
basic reflex.
Flex. All right. That is a 21.
I think. How do I look at what my DC is?
It's under your spells. So if we go to your actions tab and then look under your psychic, your DC is 21. So it meets your DC.
Okay. So I don't know what that means. It just says against a basic reflex save. So is that half or saves? Because it doesn't specify in the thing.
If it
just
doesn't say
says
reflex half, then it's a save.
Okay. Nothing happens.
All right. Anything else?
But Agnes smashed like a table and a chair. So she's gonna look down to see if she can find a splinter of wood.
Super easy. You find
pick it up.
Yeah, you find a stake of wood. All right.
Okay.
Holly, you're up next.
Okay, Holly is fully aware that everyone else seems to be relatively well wounded, so she is going to jump straight into the fray and try to draw attention to herself as much as possible. So Holly is going to do one of her fancy acrobatic moves. She is going to use her wings a little bit to get a little bit of air. She's going to jump up, flip over, and land on the vampire's back. So she wants to be standing on her shoulders and just drive in a twin feint, both daggers straight down into hopefully the vampire's head.
All right, let's do it.
So second one will automatically get her flat-footed.
Nice. Isn't that if your first one hits?
No, just let's see. Make one strike with your 2 melee weapons against the same target. The target is automatically flat-footed against the second attack.
Oh, okay, very cool. All right, so move action and then your 2 attacks. Let's do it.
Yep. All right. Number 1.
That will hit.
damage 1.
Nice. That is 8. Your weapons aren't silver, are they?
They are not, but they are magic.
That's fine. They need to be silver, but you deal 3 points of damage. But you find that, obviously its flesh is hard to dig through.
Yeah, okay.
And I will apply... hang on, give me 2 seconds so I can apply flat-footed.
Alright.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay.
Alright, that'll hit. Roll your damage. And that is 21 damage reduced to 16, which is still quite decent as you stab them in the head.
And hopefully she's annoyed with me and will focus on me.
Dante. Dante is finally awake. His first action of this 2-hour game. It's gonna be like a paragraph. Like, it's like, I'm gonna do all this.
He's been typing this whole time.
Yeah, I know.
Well, while we're waiting on that, I'll confess that I've inadvertently closed my map again.
It's okay. There you go.
Thank you.
You're never gonna have a functional map, are you?
No.
No.
He is going to wild morph. Wild shape or insect shape. So I believe that Dante is talking about he's giving himself claws as he... Yep, there it is, yep. Alright. And with one claw, drags it across it, and hits. Deal your damage. 1 point of damage. As Dante scratches at its jaw. Last action. Oh, that was all the action. Oh, yes, you moved up a bit. Yep, so you've moved around. All right. The vampire. First of all, the vampire just straight up begins to heal some of these wounds.
Hey, alright, so I don't know how Pathfinder works. Since I hit her with holy water, does that negate vampire healing?
It does not.
Alright, fine.
It does extra damage, but it does not negate the vampire healing. It then, having Holly drawn all the attention, you hear something sounding like straining leather. And then a sound that sounds like cracking bubble wrap. As her head turns 180 degrees and faces Holly. Oh, I'm sorry, did I not mention that it's undead? And undead don't have pain receptors. And
yeah, but that's just wrong.
yeah. It is going to try and bite Holly.
Great, I'm gonna get eaten again. Awesome.
Yep.
If it's got a mouth, in you go.
All right. So that's a 25 to hit. 13 points of damage from the bite. And a grapple attempt it needs to make. Actually, no, it's an auto grapple. So you are automatically grabbed. She is then going to... as she attempts to drain Holly of Holly's blood. Holly will fail to protect themselves. And it will heal 5 hit points. Holly is now drained 1. And with its second action, once again... Oh, there's a divine intervention? Is there? Is there a divine intervention? Alright, I'll do it again. Ah, well, I'm going to have to burn a jinx point on that. Boom. All right, that is a hit. Then yeah. Nah, Rykon. Yeah. What you going to do now? All right. Malachi's divine damage. God damn it. I swear. These people. It's still a hit. Hey, welcome into the compound. Rating in with a channel of with a chat of 12. Welcome in. My name's Mark. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. So good to see you guys. What were you guys up to? Let me know in chat. Let's give you a quick shout out because I know how my own shout outs work. God damn it. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, I'm a D&D TTRPG content creator, and we're currently playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition, where our group is currently fighting a vampire snake oil saleswoman who is currently selling a fake cure to a plague-ridden city, and the group is currently worn, weary, but in the middle of a hard fight. The vampire is currently chomping down on Holly, our fairy rogue, who has jumped onto its back. The vampire turned its head around and is now got Holly in its mouth. So, are you guys done? Are we done divine interventioning? For those of you who also want to know, you can donate to the channel, or you can use channel points to do stuff. And they've just spent, what, like 3 channel points getting me to re-roll? But I'm still hitting, goddammit. Alright, so, first attack, hit, grab, and then the second attack is not a damage attack, it simply drains you. It just simply sucks the blood. So you don't take physical damage, but you do get in the drained condition.
It's another
Hey, what was that? God damn it, Dazzle! I thought we were friends! Alright, let's try for that bite again. I'll use my last jinx point! I'm gonna eat Holly. You're not gonna stop me. A hit. There. Are we done? Huh? Put him down. Ire!
I'm dying. This is great.
Well, it's like you threw down a challenge.
All right, fine, I miss.
Rise up for that.
I miss, okay? You happy? My second attack, I'm gonna try and hit Holly again. And I'll miss. My third attack. I will crit. Miss Bowman with the $10. Thank you so much. Let me know from the GM donations list what you'd like to purchase, and we'll throw that in. 2 jinx points for Dag. Ah, Miss B, love you. Yes. Okay, so this is a critical hit. So because you still have the damage from the last attack, I'm going to leave it there, but I am going to give you an extra set of damage. So that's only 10, so don't worry, it's not quite that big. And I will not be draining you, so you don't get the drained condition, because this was the third attack. And that means she doesn't heal that 5 damage from that. Okay, there we go. So, yes, Holly has been, the creature's turned its neck around and has grabbed onto Holly. This is a dangerous situation because it will heal from drinking Holly's blood. Back to Patrick, our gunslinger. What do you want to do as you pull yourself to one side?
So, as I start to reload, I'm going to do a recall knowledge because I basically want to figure out. I've got silver bullets and I've got holy water bullets.
Definitely use your silver bullets. You don't even need to roll.
All right,
You've used the holy bullets. It does extra damage.
The holy one.
But honestly, if you're looking at the extra damage on the holy water being an extra D6, having to remove 5 points of resistance, you'll automatically guarantee you're going to be doing 5 more damage than you would if you weren't using silver bullets.
So Patrick will go to his bullet case, start to reach for the holy water, and then go to the silver and be like, I really should make the holy water ones out of silver. That would be a good idea. load the silver bullet, and take aim and fire a shot at the vampire. Oh. This will be with a silver bullet. Oh, and I need to actually see if I hit her before I roll damage, right?
All right, that's a solid hit. As you actually, you know what? I'm gonna get you to roll that at disadvantage. The reason being is Holly is riding it and Dante is in the way. There's like basically 3 people effectively in that spot as well.
All right.
So we'll get you to do that as well.
If I move a spot over to the left, I mean over to the right, would that change anything?
No.
Okay. All right. So just roll again.
Mm-hmm.
And take the lower.
Yep. All right. Unfortunately, that is a miss, as you're trying to avoid hitting your allies. Now, here's the contingent. Here's the contingent. I will allow you to use that first roll if I can roll a percentage to see who you are aiming at. You can choose to take the miss, or you can roll the dice for the hit.
I'm feeling confident.
Confident? All right. I like it. All right. So, here's the score. 33 or lower, it'll hit Holly. 66 to 34, it'll hit Dante. And anything higher than 66 will hit the vampire. All right. You ready? Oh, you know what? Inside bonus. All right. Inside bonus. So that means we're going to go with... we'll change the percentages a bit. We're going to go with 30% to hit Holly, 30% to hit Dante, and then 40% to hit the vampire. Because the inside bonus from Liquid Sanity NZ. All right, here we go. That is a 66. Which is just, unfortunately, enough to avoid hitting your allies. What you thought I meant? I was no. I want you to hit your allies. All right, so that will hit the vampire. Deal your damage as it needles through. Like Dante, you feel some of your fur displace as this bullet flies past you. Holly, your wing is in the way for a second before you move it as it passes underneath your membrane for your wing itself. Now this is a silver bullet, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just gonna add the additional damage there. So yes, the bullet goes through and poof, she goes ah! As this sizzling, kind of almost black parchment starts to float into the air away from her flesh where you had shot her with silver.
All right. And I will, I'll just reload another silver bullet to be ready for the next round.
All right. Thank you very much. Now, quick shout out. Thank you to Schoolie for the natural 20, and thank you to McClover for $10. Let me know what you would like on the menu to put that $10. Do you want 2 hero points? Do you want 2 jinx points? Do you want a plot twist? Let me know. All right. Where are we at? Quinn, I believe you're up next.
All right, and forgive me, I swear this will be the last time I ask for it, but...
You want the map?
Can I have the map back? Yeah.
Very well. All right, 2 jinx points from McClover. Thank you so much. You are a bloody legend.
I will raise Stormblade, kind of gasping.
All right, Quinn, that is a hit. However, jinx point. Oh, it sucks, doesn't it? Reroll.
It does, man. Beastly. All right, I'll reroll.
Damn. Yeah. Oh no, that'll miss. Yeah. Woo.
Oh, does it miss? Okay.
It missed. All right. So as you go to hit the vampire, Holly gets pulled into the way, and you manage to dodge and avoid the attack just in time to hit the wall instead. You do have 2 more actions. What do you want to do?
The door behind her, does that open out into the alleyway or into the storeroom?
Into the storeroom. The alleyway is really tiny, and that would be so annoying if it opened outwards.
Yeah. I'm not really sure what to do. I guess I'll take another swing at her.
Oh, that'll hit. Deal you damage.
Nice.
Oh, you know what? Jinx point.
Oh.
Look, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. She's got 2 hit points left. Okay.
You know how improbable it was for me to hit on a second attempt?
Super improbable.
Right? And I managed it.
Critical miss. Look. If
I get it. She's only got 2 left.
She's only got 2 left. So I'm like, if she's gonna live, to have another turn, it's gotta be now.
Use a
And
hero
yes,
point
yeah.
to reroll this.
All right, here we go. So what's the number?
I'm sorry, what?
Number for the crit miss.
Oh, I was gonna use a hero point.
Oh, you're gonna use a hero point. All right, re-roll it.
Yep. Because if nothing else, I don't want to have a crit miss.
That's true. That's still there.
Freaking worse.
All right.
Jargon fargon. My number is 2.
2. Here we go. Okay, not bad.
Yes, it is. Come
I
on.
told you it's sharp. You take 1d6 persistent bleed damage.
Of course I do.
All right. So let's see. You are now bleeding 1d6, which you'll take 4 damage. All right, and you will take 1d6
I'm still
damage.
standing.
Yep. You've got 1 more action though.
No, I'm going to assume it's a defensive posture.
Defend. All right, Agnes, you're up. I want to see if I can make this person live to have 1 more turn, because then I'm going to just drain all the blood from Holly.
Agnes is going to attempt to stab this thing in the heart with the stick that she picked up.
All right. Yeah.
So would this just be like a dagger? Since it would be.
No, because you are trained in daggers. This is an improvised weapon, so it is just a melee untrained attack.
Oh, this might not go so well. But hey.
I think it's a +0 for your melee, though.
It is, and for some reason, it just won't let us roll at it.
Roll in chat, that's fine. I know what the stats
See
are.
if that works.
Yeah.
Gonna do a ranged again.
That will critically miss.
Oops.
All right, you do have a nat 20.
I know I used that earlier.
Oh, you did?
Didn't take it away.
Oh, yeah, you did. That's right. Let me get rid of that. Look, Holly's just so delicious. She tastes like pixie dust. You know, those pixie sticks that you get. Delicious. You just sort of break off the head and you just... No. So terrible. Okay.
Not a pixie.
Just
Pure fairy.
pure fairy. Okay. Okay. Give us a number between 1 to 5. Agnes.
5.
All right, our critical miss effect. The pointy end goes there. You become wounded 1.
Ouch.
All right, that is actually pretty bad, but unless you get knocked out, it's not going to really affect you too greatly. Okay, there you go. Well, Agnes is wounded. All right, second action. What do you want to do?
So is that just like one action?
That's 1 action, yeah.
Okay, well...
I would
the
not
stick
recommend
didn't
attacking again with the thing.
The stick didn't work. So instead, she's going to attempt to cast a cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to spend one of my focus points to amp it.
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt to cast Daze. That's a will save.
All right.
Uh,
Is it mind affecting?
Yeah, you cloud the target's mind.
It is undead. It is immune to mind affecting.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
Very well. Unfortunately.
Well, in that case, you know what? Oh, well, so that just didn't work.
Well, here's how I'm going to work it. Make a religion check.
Okay.
If you succeed on the DC that I set, I will say that you know enough about undead to have known that.
Okay.
If you fail, however, you will not.
In fact, I succeeded on my religion check earlier, so I probably would have.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, no. So we're not going to say that you
Okay.
cast Daze. I'd say that your character would know previously that mind affecting spells won't work.
And we got a nice
I'll find
insight
it.
bonus from GM
You know what?
Workshop.
Oh, GM Workshop, what's up?
Agnes is just gonna pull out her rolling pin from her and just smack this thing over the head.
All right, very well. I'm going to give the insight bonus here. And I'm going to tell you that you know that this creature is vulnerable to silver. So I'm going to give you this as an option. I will allow you for this round and this round only. You reach into your money bag and pull out all of your silver coins.
Oh.
And then you just sort of, like, in a sock, like, smack it in the face. All right. All right, so make your attack with your
So
rolling
what am
pin.
I rolling for that?
Yeah, you're
Okay.
still doing your rolling pin.
Okay. Oh, this is really irritating. Okay. Nope.
All right.
Agnes is not a valiant character.
Agnes is not a valiant character, but you do. Okay, let's see what happens. Pick a number.
She tries.
All right, what's our number?
1.
1. All right, here we go. Sorry, you hit an ally adjacent to you. All right.
Oops.
All right, roll odds and evens. And also, hey, McClover, thank you so much for the sub and welcome to the crypt. We hope you enjoy shambling around here. We do a bunch of different stuff. Be sure to check out our Discord if you want to come and hang out with some cool people and
Odds
get in
or
contact with me.
evens?
So there you go. Mwah. Big love.
Roll a d4. Or
Yeah, D4. And odds and evens we'll go with. Odds is Mally. Which is odds. To make your attack. That's only because I'm going from top to bottom. So 1, 2 is what I was thinking anyway.
okay, so now I need to attack Holly. The rolling pin. Well, you know,
There you go.
good
Yeah.
job. She's terrible at hitting people.
Yeah, that's it. Except I'm going to use a jinx point and you can re-roll that.
Oh,
Please crit. Dang it. Okay, fine.
oh,
That's another crit miss, though. But you can't crit miss off a crit miss, so that's fine. It was worth a shot. All right. Agnes, you swing and you try to hit the vampire, but alas, your attack
the
does not.
rolling pin. Just die, won't ya?
All right. Holly, you're up next.
Yeah, Holly's not a fan of this vampire sucking on her, and Holly's gonna twin feint again and jam both daggers and try to stab her right in the eyeballs, just like because she like wrenched her head around exorcist style. So her eyes are right there. They're good targets. Just 2 daggers right in the eyeballs, twin feint.
All right, let's do it. And
Let's do
also,
it.
Lava Kitten, do you see what this fairy's doing to me? And you're asking me if I do not like fairies? Just saying. Just trying to stab my eyes out. What do you want from me, huh?
The vampire started it.
Well, you
The
kind
vampire
of broke into her house. You know, it's like those shows where it's like, you know, the villain like breaks in and conquers like a land and then get upset that the heroes are trying to take it back. Like, how dare you? Yeah. But that'll miss.
It will, but she's now flat-footed for the second attack.
Yes, which, let me give me a second while I just apply that. All right. They are now flat-footed.
Okay. Let's try that again. Yes.
Hey, Mally.
Uh-huh.
Reroll.
No.
Reroll.
No. No. Come
Jinx
on. What?
You're burned. This is what you guys get.
No.
Damn it. All right, that'll hit.
Yes.
This is because of all of our divine interventions, Holly.
That's
I
true.
know he's feeling salty. It's
I am
fine.
a little bit. No. Okay, yeah, that'll do it. All right. So, with
Daggers in the eyes.
all right, with daggers in the eyes, the vampire hisses and crumples to the ground, dead and dying. Well, dead. All right. Holly, you fall to the ground. Anything else with your last action?
Holly's gonna search the body.
Sure.
Exhausted and wants stuff.
Okay, not a
And
problem.
but before you get your hands in the way, I'm going to kick her in the head.
It's not your turn. Dante, it's your turn.
Can I ask Dante to kick her in the head?
Dante can kick her in the head. Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
OGL's on the PC side today. A lot of people are. Dante hands Quinn a lesser healing potion. All right, not a problem. One action to draw one action to pass it over. Final action, what do you want to do? Kick them while they're down. All right, you give them a swift kick in the side. Their body sort of shunts over. But then all of a sudden, as Holly is rifling through the pockets of the vampire,
No.
it heals 5 hit points.
Didn't stake it.
And bites onto Holly again. This time, Holly, you are the one who is flat-footed. Because vampire. Oh no, I'm not that mean. Wait, am I? No, I can't kill you because if I kill you, I can't drink you. All right. Never mind. I might still kill you anyway. Critical hit. Dang.
Holy schnapps.
All right.
No.
Holly goes down. With the second action, I'm going to burn my nat 20. And it is going to bite Dante. And I'll lower that music down a little bit. All right, Dante. Takes... Oh, actually, there's more damage than that. Dante will take 23 plus the sneak attack, plus an extra 7. So Dante, you take 30 points of damage. And it with its last action attempts to... no wait, actually, OGL, you can't use Divine Intervention on this one because I did not roll the dice. I used a natural 20, which is just a flat 20. But you can use it on Dante's roll that he needs to save to avoid being drunk. So you can find that out. We'll find that out, and if you don't want to use it, I'll refund it. Okay, here we go. So Dante saves. If you save, she is unable to drain you. All right. So I'm going to give OGL Kitten your points back once I figure out how to do that. But then we go to the top of the round. Patrick, you've watched Holly go down. Oh no!
All right. First, Patrick will unmute. All right. So I reloaded in my last turn, so I've got a silver bullet chambered. Am I still in a position where I'm gonna have to try and avoid shooting all of my friends?
No. With
Can
with Holly down and with Dante grappled. You can now get a much more clear shot.
All right. I will. I'll take a shot at her then.
All right, make your attack.
All right. Hit.
All right. Can't do anything about it.
And again, I'm using silver bullets, so.
Yep, not a worry. And the damage is 6 points of damage. She goes down again.
That's the best noise ever.
All right.
Thank you.
And I will use my last action while I'm reloading again. Actually, that was just my first action. Can I grab a wooden stake off the ground and then go stake the vampire while it's down? Or do I have not enough actions for that?
I don't think you have enough actions. You can go and pick one up, but you will not be able to.
All right.
Yeah, but you won't be able to stake it this round.
So I'll reload. I'll pick up a stake, and I'll shout for everyone else to say, "Stake it so it stays down, please."
Well, how does your character know about staking vampires?
Didn't I do a recall knowledge about?
Yeah,
them?
you did. You did. Yeah. Fine. All right. Super quick. Who knows how to return channel points to people? Excellent. Good. I will figure this out.
It's in the channel moderator settings.
How do I access the channel moderator settings? Show
It's in
moderator.
the
Actions. Oh no, I can see.
function.
Okay, how do I? Yeah, okay, now I can highlight. I can see them.
Can you try /return?
Let's try that. No. Can I? All right, I'm trying to do the right thing. All right, I will get there. I will get there and give it back. All right. Next up on our list, who is next on the thing? Quinn. Quinn, you're up. I feel like this is gonna end pretty quickly.
All right. And hearing Patty's advice, I'm going to see, is there a wooden stake near where I am?
Yes.
All right, I'll grab one and drive it through her heart.
Grab one and drive it through her heart. All right. Make a athletics check as you do so.
All right. Not exactly one of my greater skills, but sure. That enough?
That is enough. With a thick crunch, you plunge the blade into the creature's heart. As it does so, it lets loose this one final desperate gasp as it falls to the ground, dead as a doornail.
Thank goodness for that.
Holly's still dying.
All right. Holly is still dying. So I mean, unless someone is not healing Holly, Holly will.
I can pour a healing potion down her throat.
Excellent.
I've got unless well, I didn't get off mute fast enough, so I guess Agnes got it first.
I think you're supposed to hold her nose shut and keep her mouth closed so that she has to swallow.
I
Pick
feel
her up
like
and shake it
Agnes
down.
would kind of just throw you like a motherly look of, I've administered many medicines in that time.
That's right. That's right. I forgot.
All right.
But just still smiles kindly anyway.
I love Agnes.
All right. I think I found it. But I don't know what the hell.
How many
name.
hit points do I get
And
back?
then
on
she'll
it?
kind of like clutch Holly to her bosom. Just pat her on the head. Go,
Aha,
"Oh, Ned,
there we go. Done.
you'll be
I did
alright."
it. I did a thing. Okay. Oh, sorry.
Hooray!
That was very, very stressful. Okay. I didn't even
Oh,
realize
I
that
got a
was
lot more
whole
channel
setting.
points now. Awesome.
Yeah, there it is. Okay. So, as you manage to rifle through their bodies, stopping and recovering, you find yourself a very special scrap of paper. It is a official deed to the apothecary that is now here. With this in tow, you now have a storefront that you may now name and use to whatever you desire. Heading outside, you see the two guards. Well, I suppose we're not being paid by the person who is clearly not walking out of this place, and we were told not to let anyone in. But yeah, no one said anything about letting people out, so we don't want to die. So you can just do whatever.
You guys, Vampire was your boss.
He was a vampire, but you could still have jobs. We could still use guards, right?
Absolutely.
We inherited the shop from the vampire.
They both look at each other and they look at you. Inherited. Yeah, look,
We inherited.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I need the money to put me little girl through school, and I'm not gonna turn down work. I'll be honest with you. But do you guys know anything about running an alchemy shop? Are any of you even
He's an
alchemists?
alchemist. He's an alchemist.
Yeah, I mean, I know some alchemy. I'm fairly okay at it. Help supplement the shooting. We'll figure it out. But I mean, you guys have proved yourself discerning intellect in allowing us to get rid of a placebo that was not actually helping people and giving false hope to the populace about this, and wiping out a vampire that was behind all of it. If it wasn't for your skill, none of this would have been accomplished.
Yeah, that's exactly what we did. All those things.
Yep.
You discuss with them for a short period of time, and the two of them will agree to work for you, and in, of course, this place. While they don't know anything about alchemy per se, they will be able to handle the day-to-day. So, Patrick, as you create more concoctions and brew potions, you can obviously use this as a storefront to sell stuff. For the time being, however, we will hash out the details of how your shop will work, what it'll entail. But for now, however, as our heroes, as we leave our heroes from this scene, we see in the gutters just above the alleyway, looking down upon our group, a tiny, small imp. The imp flies off into the distance over the sprawling cityscape that is Korvosa, eventually making its way to a small toy shop. There it lands on what looks to be a shoulder of a kind of like a very, very pale-skinned woman with glinting steel-sharp teeth. The imp hops over and starts whispering into their ear. So,
Oh no.
my sister is dead. How unfortunate. But I guess, since there is no one here benefiting from our projects, we should probably get the next meal to go. And as lightning thunders behind, 2 other vampires emerge, flanking on the rooftop above the city streets. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're going to end today's session. With our heroes triumphant over not only a boss battle from last week, but also the vampire battle, which has now given our group a new place to stay, as well as a new magic item. And in addition, you will get to level up.
What? Awesome.
Yay!
I think you guys had definitely worked for that, and the level up is very well and truly deserved. I am more than happy to compensate for that. Time to offer some steaks for sale in that shop. Yeah, very nice, very nice. But thank you, of course, to my wonderful players and to, of course, the incredible audience who have joined us today. We had lots of donations, lots of rewards, lots of people messing the game. Guys, here's the thing. For those of you who don't know, my name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. I run TTRPGs here on my channel, as well as just some variety stuff, which will be coming up over the next few weeks. One of the big reasons why we do this is because not only do we love the game, but playing on a platform like Twitch allows us to play with you guys. You know, it's not just about like me and my players, but I want to invite you guys to gather around the table and share this thing we love. You know, because it brings people together. It makes things just so much more interesting and fun. Like, you know, having to re-roll 1,000,000 times just to try and freaking hit Ollie. You know, stuff like that just gets me excited because you don't get that at regular games. You don't get to do stuff like that. So you guys make these games so much more fun and so much more amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed all of the laughs, and we will definitely be back next week to continue said adventure. However, guys, stay tuned because we're going to go and do a quick raid, but in an hour, a little over an hour's time. Let me just double check my schedule here. So an hour and 10 minutes. In 1 hour and 10 minutes, guys, I'm going to be over on Robert Hartley GM's channel playing Pathfinder 1st Edition with these guys, with those guys. And I'm going to give you guys a quick sneak peek because I can. For those of you who are interested, I don't get to play Pathfinder 1st Edition too often, so I'm very, very excited. Rob ended up doing a fundraiser to raise money for charity, and one of the rewards was him running a game for me. So this is that game. So we're gonna be doing a 3-part adventure. It's gonna feature a whole bunch of our friends, and this is the character I will be playing. So this is the warrior Agmai, a former soldier who had basically fallen from grace and become a gladiator in arenas and is filled with wrath and hate and anger. He is very, very fun, very, very cool, and I can't wait for you guys to meet him. So he is who I will be playing. He's a big boy.
Awesome.
Oh, big boy doesn't even begin to explain it. Because I kind of wanted to have a bit of fun with this, I actually built a character who is level 5, and I managed to get it so that for 18 glorious seconds a day, I can have 36 strength.
Wow.
Yeah. And my carry capacity at that for those 18 seconds is about 5 ton. So this guy is basically my version of like the Pathfinder version of the Hulk. So I can't wait to play this beefy boy, have a lot of fun, and see what Rob does with the Pathfinder system and the setting. It's actually playing in the Pathfinder setting too, which I'm very excited about. I haven't like talked about it because I've been like kind of like, but I'm actually really, really freaking hyped there because you know the Pathfinder setting is also one of my favorite ones as well, and I don't want to be that guy who's like, but this is how this works and this is how that works and meow. I'm just really keen to play in this game and just get to experience it and you know like share my love of Pathfinder with you know my friends who don't play it very often. So if you want to check all that out, guys, go follow Robert Hartley GM, and like I said, in about an hour 10 minutes I'm gonna be over there. For now, however, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna go and raid another one of our friends. Who are we gonna go and raid? We are gonna go and raid, I feel like I saw Lou Buffin floating around. Hey, Lou Buffin, are you floating around? I'm gonna come say hello with my family. Yeah, Lou Buffin is doing a watch party. We love Lou. Lou is a incredible TTRPG content creator as well as just an all-around cool, chill person. It is a great way to spend your time and spend your day. They do a lot of critical role-based stuff as well as cooking and makeup and a whole bunch of other stuff. So go and check them out. Go give them all of the cool stuff. Don't forget the raid emotes because we have raid emotes that you guys can use. I don't know why that looks so broken, but, you know, maybe it works, maybe it didn't. There you go, boom. And unleash the Horde upon their channel. Until we meet again, guys, as always, from us to you, game hard or die trying. Good night, everyone!
Bye.